Yo, what's poppin', y'all? I'm your boy AJ.
Your boy Nick.
And this is Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. What's pop with you, homie?
What's going on, man? Nothing much. Enjoying your new glasses.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
yeah.
My new glasses don't came in. You know what I'm saying? My new Dwayne Wade don't came in a little bit. The reflection the light just makes it look so much better. I'm putting them joints back there real quick.
I love it, man. I love it.
I got flex just a little bit. All this hard work and just OT up and doing. I got flex just a little bit.
Just a little bit, man.
But nah, man, we got a dope show for y'all today. New news. As of this recording, Nas has dropped his new album, Magic 2. Now I haven't listened to it yet, or any tracks yet, but it's Nas. So I mean, and he's been very consistent lately, so I think this might be a good album.
Listen to it, yeah, man. Definitely.
Yeah. I look at the track list. He had joined 21 Savage, joined with 50 Cent, and of course, there's another him and Hit Boy collaboration. So you know,
that's
they've been in their bag since like 2020.
That's important,
or like 2019 for real. They've been in their bag. So, and also last week the last episode we did do our album rankings with Nas and Jay-Z. All I gotta say is we said what we said. You know, we said what we said. We had some comments in the joint like they really disagreed, or like which discography we thought was better. And I'm like, hey, I said what I said. I prefer Nas, but I feel like Jay-Z had a more enjoyable discography. Hey, it's hip hop. It's opinionated. That's what it is. But
hey, you gotta tell me what some of the comments said, because I didn't even read that many of them.
Oh yeah. I'll let you know. Yeah. We'll scroll through them a little bit. Yeah. But what's your take on the Nas album real quick?
Oh, on the new one?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard. I didn't hear the whole.
Well, like, what are your expectations?
Well, expectations honestly, they're a lot better than they were at many points of my career listening to Nas, because Nas's career, as we discussed, for me has been very up and down. But the last project he put out was actually really good.
Talking about King's Disease 3, right?
Yeah, that was one of the best ones. Like, I feel like Nas has like a revival album every certain amount of years, and that was one of them. I was like, oh, it was really good. So the fact that it's with Hit Boy makes me even more interested to listen to it, because they have that producer and rapper collaboration. Yeah, I did hear the one with 21 Savage though. That's actually good. It's actually good.
Okay.
I was surprised. It was like also like a different flow for Nas and a different kind of beat, and he did his thing on it. So I was pleasantly surprised with that.
Okay, so yes, you did. So yes, I heard that joint. I was like, okay.
Cool, I heard that. Yeah.
But because I haven't heard anything yet, so I'm just trying to see can you see the comment or barely?
No, I can't see anything.
Oh, did it share? Oh, it's not sharing. What the hell? Oh, damn, I'm tripping. My mistake.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read it out. Here it is. I can see it. Okay, you had Nas with 12 good to classic albums.
But Jay-Z only had 13 albums. Somehow the conclusion is his albums are better. Didn't say. See, we never said better. We said more enjoyable. I said no niggas don't read.
J Catalog may seem more consistent, but reality is made the same album with the same formula with the same subject matter. Nas rap talked about everything. You know, some good. So I like a lot of things he just said. I mean, I actually agree with a number of things he said. Yeah, actually, yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, I respect that.
Yeah, we respect all opinions. You know what I'm saying? Again, we said what we said though. That's all we said.
Yeah, especially what he said about Jay not being consistent. That's no. No. And he kind of contradicted himself by saying that too, because he said he's been very consistent, but he keeps making the same album. But there's a relation between those two. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. Yeah.
You can't complain about that. But
right.
I respect that though. Okay.
Yeah, we welcome all opinions.
Welcome all.
We don't get mad at shit.
Democracy.
Yeah. But nah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, keep the comments coming. It helps the algorithm, all the good stuff. We love to talk back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So keep talking. But next on the list, I mean, these albums have been out for a while now, but Gunna and Young Thug, you know, they just dropped their albums around the same time, and there had been this whole debate about who had the better album, Gunna or Young Thug. Yeah. So, what's your take on that?
So I haven't heard all of Thug's album. I heard Gunna's, and so I can't really comment on whose is better. But I thought Gunna's was pretty good. I was he does the same thing as usual, but his beats weren't quite as good as they usually are. So that was one of the big takeaways for me. But let's do it again. And I mean, you know how the social media algorithm works. Like people they've been pushing some of his songs.
Yeah.
And I've been actually surprised to see how much they're pushing it.
But
no, I thought it was good. Like he didn't, obviously with the whole Rico case situation and shit, he didn't touch on it too much. You know what I mean? Which is like, I'm not mad about that necessarily, because I think Gunna's at his best when he's just kind of talking this shit. But I could see there were certain points I'm like, maybe he could have like said some names or gone a little farther, but he wanted to be real subliminal about it. And sometimes I find that frustrating with rappers. Like you know what I mean? Like sometimes there's no middle ground. Like it is what it is. You know what I mean? Just say the fucking name, or like say what you got to say. And but shit is real subliminal and political now, so people don't really want to say anything. But that's one thing I've noticed, that I if Gunna has something to say to Lil Baby, just say his fucking name. Just say his name. Just say it. Like it's okay. It will get more views too, but whatever.
Yeah, be like Game. He name drops all the fucking time. Be like Game, man.
Yeah, so that's me. That's what I thought. What did you think of? I think you listened to Thug's album.
Yeah, I listened to both. So I'm not particularly a big fan of either one. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did listen to both albums. They're all right. If I had to pick one, I'm probably going to pick Gunna's. I just feel like production-wise, it just sounded better production-wise, I feel like. I mean, they did have some good songs, like for either one. Like Gunna had, what's the song? I think Cash Shit and Bottom. I think it was Bottom or Bottoms, whatever that one joint was. That joint was hitting. And then as far as Young Thug, the joint he had with Drake, not the intro joint, but it was another song.
Oh yeah, the second one. I did that one. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that one. That was pretty good.
Okay, I didn't like. Yo, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I didn't like how Drake opened the fucking album.
That too.
That shit's mad annoying to me.
Because like when you started rapping, I was like, wait a minute, I can actually understand what the fuck Thug. I can actually understand what Thug is saying. I was like, wait, no, that's Drake. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait a second now.
Yeah, he thought he sobered up in prison.
I mean, man that went to jail, started talking proper and shit. I was like, wait a second now. The singing voice don't got better. I'm like, okay. Oh, you went. That's what it's called. Oh, you went. That's the joint. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I did.
Yeah, I like that joint. That sample was good. I gotta look up the sample, but that was a dope song. But overall, I would say I probably like Gunna's better.
Yeah.
And of course, it's me being unbiased because I really don't listen to either artist. So
yeah, I think like well, from what I heard like 6 songs off of Thug's album. But when I heard before I listened to it, I heard that the songs were all recorded before he went to jail, and I was disappointed by that. That's what some review said. It was like Pitchfork had said that, right? And so I was like, so I already knew that he wasn't going to address any of the situation of what was going on, and that was a disappointment, knowing already that he's not going to touch on that, because like this is what people wanted. Yeah,
it seemed like he did.
You think so? Okay. You did?
Yeah, like towards the later half of the album, it seemed like
he
didn't say no names, but like
he
didn't say no names, but he was like sneak dissing type shit too. So
Okay, yeah. So maybe
Yeah.
that review was wrong. I mean, I have, like I said, I haven't listened to you, so you're better. I trust you on that.
Yeah.
So I actually no, I'm definitely gonna listen to it then.
But I had to listen to it again because again that was just like one listen, so I got to listen to
Yeah,
that again to like fully like grasp everything. But
it's just like so much drama going on in the situation that
yeah,
like you kind of I kind of want to hear something, like, you know what I mean, like what's going on, like everybody having their own opinions about, is taking an Alfred plea, is that snitching, is that the same thing, all this back and forth, like,
mm,
you want to hear, I would want to hear from, like, them, but it's all good though, it's all good.
facts. Let's see. All right. Next up on the list, Waka Flocka's No Hands is now certified diamond. It's certified diamond now. Listen to the track, bitch. I was like,
Man, I've been waiting a long time for this day, man. I've been waiting for this shit.
But yeah, big shout outs
For
to
real.
Waka Flocka, Wale, and
Everybody.
Roscoe Dash.
I forget who produced that, but
I did too. Let's look it up real quick. Hold on.
I'm actually gonna look that up. I feel like a failure as a producer. Drummer Boy, of course.
Like Drummer Boy, okay,
Drummer Boy was killing shit in like 08, Jeezy. He was killing shit at that time. So late 2000s, Drummer Boy was killing shit.
Yeah.
He was killing shit at the time. That's what's up.
But yeah, that song is still like that song still hits like to
it's
day.
So it's
to this
so
day.
good.
That joke
bro.
came out like 2010. Yeah, and that shit still hits. Yeah. Any party you go to, any club you go to, it don't matter where you at. The whole party gonna rock when you hear that shit. It's almost up there with goddamn back that ass up.
You know what? I feel like, I feel like it's like the back that one of like almost that level of that era. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's like the 2010s version of back that ass
version of that. Yeah, bro. And I always remember just the video of Waka Flocka doing just the ad libs. You see that shit like that? I remember I just saw that video, and I was like, yeah, it's legendary. That verse is like, honestly, that's one of the best verses on like a party song. Like it's one of the most memorable. Like that's what I mean by best. I mean just memorable. It's
no, that's real. I get
just what he does. Like I'm not talking from a lyrical standpoint, of course.
Yeah, between him and Wale.
Yeah, like
they both have some fire verses for that joint, and then Roscoe Dash is like on the hook.
Man, I think I might have to sample this, bro. I need to sample
it's perfect time to do it.
Here's one diamond. Yeah, maybe they'll promote my beat.
Right. Just tag No Hands.
It's one of the best rap songs of all time. That's crazy.
You said what?
It says it's one of the best-selling rap songs of all time. I mean, it makes sense because it went diamond, but that's kind of crazy when you think about that. Like, wow, what an achievement, bro.
For real, bro. Like, that's lit.
That's amazing, bro.
And shout out to the homie Wale, DMV. Yeah, my man got diamond out. Got a diamond song now.
Yeah, bro.
Diamond song. Big ups to Wale. But what else is next on the list? Oh. I forgot to skip this. So shout out to my boy Spence Stark. He works at Motor House out in Baltimore. Don't say the T. Out in Baltimore. Out in Beemore. I was up there the other day for his event. He had an open mic joint. So my GPS fucked me up and took me all over fucking Beemore and shit. I'm walking around, I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck is this building at, bro? By the time I got to the fucking building, like, performance literally just ended. But I still got to meet some of the artists and all that. Hopefully some of them will be on the show very, very soon. But it was a dope vibe. It was a dope vibe for real.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So tell me more. It was like I know you didn't get the performance, but there was a performance, and then there was just kind of networking.
Yeah, it was basically just a performance. It was an open mic joint, basically. He had like two, I want to say like 2 or 3 different artists that performed out there. And then just afterwards, I was just like talking with different people and shit like that. I know you couldn't make it because,
obligations at home.
Obligations. But, it's all good. I'm trying to go up there. But he does like an event like what every second Thursday. He has like a
Okay.
open mic type joint.
Yeah, because I hit him up because I definitely would go another time. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. His joints be like that. It's just far from me because I'm already fucking Virginia, so Virginia is.
I was gonna complain, but I shouldn't complain because it's even far. That's just far from me too. I'm like, bro, I'm getting off of work. I gotta go over there.
Yeah, man. Because I had to get I think I left the crib at like 5:30. I won't say like 5. No, I'll say like 6. I think I left more like 6. I got there by like 8.
Yeah. Oh,
traffic is because the drive itself is like an hour and 20 minutes, but then with rush hour traffic, it adds like an extra like 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and then parking wasn't that bad, but it was just my GPS fucked me up. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, shout out to my boy Spin Starts. Make sure y'all go follow him on IG, TikTok, all the good stuff. He's doing big things up here in Baltimore, so make sure you support that brother. And what's next up on this final on his list? We're about to go on this 50 Cent concert next month.
Yeah.
The final lap tour. Supposedly it's gonna be his last tour ever. So I know Ye was gonna be in that joint.
Oh yeah. They confirmed that. Okay.
Yeah, he said that at the was on the Drink Champs joint. He said he would be at the joint.
Oh, okay.
And I think Busta Rhymes supposed to be there too. And maybe,
nice.
Maybe Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Wow.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. That's random as shit.
It is. But him and Fiddy are cool though, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah. But I was contemplating doing like an album ranking like we did with Nas and Jay-Z, but I'm kind of like, because like the solo album wise, like 50 Cent stuff is like, it's gonna go decline. Because we all know Get Rich or Die Trying, classic. Can't deny that. Massacre, great. Curtis, in between great and good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
It was some bangers. It was some bangers on it.
It did. It just I don't know what it was like. Yeah.
Because what I Get Money, of course, was a hit.
Yeah, I like that.
Ayo Technology was a banger.
I'm trying to remember the rest.
Amusement Park.
Oh, Amusement Park, yeah.
That was a banger.
Yeah. No, he did have some good singles off of it.
Straight to the Bank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has some hits on that. He definitely has some bangers on that track. So I'll put that in between like good and great. And then I was just listening to Before I Self-Destruct. That's kind of like that was for me.
Yeah, honestly, I barely listen to that, honestly.
Yeah.
But
it was like After Courage is kind of like But his mixtapes do be popping though. His mixtapes do be popping. I give him that.
Right. I mean, yeah, even then, like you just named a couple great albums. Yeah, I feel like he 50 has grown bigger than his discography. Like 50 his like 50s is so big. Like in so many ways. Like I feel like he was just so I think it was when him coming up was a really rare moment, I think, in hip hop history, because to have like one artist just dominate like that and then be co-signed by like two of the biggest rap like artist producers of all time, like it was there's a 50 Cent era. Like
it was
the unit era
from like 02 to fucking I'll say 03 to like was 07.
03, yeah.
It was 03 to 07.
So
OG and run.
Yeah, it was like he was everything. Like he just ate everything, bro. Like
and then they killed my bad. They killed the mixtape game too. They killed the mixtape game.
Tell me more about the mixtapes because I wasn't as much on it.
Okay, so like they had this thing. 50 Cent was popular with the mixtapes before he even got signed to Eminem. He was popular with that shit back then. He had like No Mercy, No Fear, Power to Dollar. Well, I think that was like his.
I heard Power to Dollar.
His original album before Get Rich or Die Trying. What was the other joint? 50 Cent is the Future. That was another mixtape, Junior mixtape. And then like once he actually got signed with Shady Aftermath, he started doing what the Junior radio shit, which is basically like he did like hundreds of like mixtapes with all the G Unit, and everybody was with G Unit Records. So like they were running the game. That's like all the diss songs that came out, they came out on the Junior radio mixtapes. So all the songs that came out was during that era.
I mean, yeah, that's a whole nother element then, because like they were already dominating in other ways as well. So they're dominating the mixtapes and studio albums.
Exactly.
It was the shoes. I mean, everything. It was just the whole
vitamin water.
It was the vitamin water. Yeah, the vitamin water one was a big deal because that was like a huge deal. That was so much money. And I remember I was drinking it because of that. And like, you know what I mean? Like, it literally, man, like, 50. Yeah. He'll just go for me of that era. He's the absolute legend of that era.
Yeah.
And
he ran shit, bro. He ran shit.
Would you say he's a hip hop legend like of all time?
He's of all time?
Yeah.
In a business sense, definitely. Like you're talking about, like, you know, like the business wise, like the juggernauts, like because you got Jay-Z, you got Diddy, you got 50, you got Master P,
like mogul shit.
Yeah, mogul shit. Even Dre for a little bit when he had Beats by Dre before he sold that joint.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, they used to kill the fucking mixtapes, bro. They used to kill them shits. They did, and they were just motherfuckers left and right. All right, so here's a question for you. So, like, out of all, if you had to rank, like, excluding Get Rich or Die Trying, because obviously that's going to be at the top. If you had to rank all the Gino members' like debut albums, like, you know, Banks, Buck, Yayo, and Game, how would you rank them from like top to worst? Personally,
Game is first. For me, Game is Game. It's Banks, Buck, and then Yayo. Yeah, I think for me, Games is like a clear standout for me. Games, I mean, it just made me want to be a producer. Like that just brought me one step closer to doing it. Like the beats were ridiculous. He was so hungry, bro.
Yeah, mad producers on that shit too.
He had the most ridiculous lineup. I mean, and you know me, that's my number one thing. But then like he also just had like a certain level of consistency. I felt like that not everybody else had. But Banks is number 2 for me because I just like this style, honestly. Like his album was good, but I didn't even say it was great, but I really just liked the way he rapped. He had the kind of more smoked out kind of vibe, and I like that.
Yeah.
Bucks was actually quite good as well. And I like he brought the southern flavor, you know what I mean? And I think overall, like he's one of the more charisma, some of the most charisma, I think, out of any of them. He's like, like he gets super aggressive and he gets so he's in terms of like talent wise, he might be equally as talented as the rest of them, except for Yayo. I think Yayo was just man, I barely remember that project, honestly, but I felt like he just didn't interest me, man. Like he rapped okay, but he just didn't quite. He just never, at no point was I like interested. You know what I mean?
I get that. I feel that.
What about you, man?
So my favorite is Bucks. Bucks was my favorite out of the 4. Like you said, like he was charismatic and like he stood out like from that G-Unit sound. Like even Game to a point had that G-Unit sound with his big hits, like his biggest hit, especially with 50 on it. It still had kind of like that G-Unit sounds, G-Unit structure. But Buck kind of like straight away from that. He did like his own shit. And like he didn't use like the other typical producers that everybody else was using. You know what I'm saying? He stuck down to his roots, which I fucked with. I still play that shit to this day. Straight Cash was one of my favorite albums of all time, personally. I could play that shit. I could damn near play that shit.
Wow.
I could damn near play that shit all the way through.
Wow.
I might skip maybe like 1 or 2 songs. But other than that, like, yeah, I fuck with that shit heavy. Second, It's between Game and Banks. I would probably. It's a toss up, honestly. Depending on my mood, Banks might be 2, but then Game might be 2. So it's kind of a toss up between those 2. So it depends on my mood. So that's kind of like a tie. And then, of course, Ye is going to be at the bottom. But Ye's album wasn't bad. It was still a good album. I actually did buy that album. It was a good album. It was just I think he relied more on features like to make the album pop. Like his most popular songs had features on it. Mine is Pimpin'. I fuck with Pimpin' heavy. That's probably like my favorite song that didn't have features. But like Curious featured Joe. I Know You Don't Love Me, G-Unit. We Don't Give a Fuck About You, G-Unit. Drama Setter, Obi Trice, Eminem. So Project Princess, Jagged Edge was on the joint. So like the most popular songs had like features on it. Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about these song names. I barely remember this shit.
Yeah, because I was on that G-Unit wave, man. I had all G-Unit albums. Whether I bought it or downloaded it or got it burned, like, I was on that shit heavy.
Oh yeah, So Seductive. I remember that shit.
Yeah, So Seductive. Yeah. That was the main lead. Yeah, that was the lead single. Yeah. I forget that joint, but that was a joint too. And of course, you can't forget about Beg for Mercy.
Right.
Yeah, that's a classic too. That's a classic album. Well, I ain't gonna say classic. It's a great album.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a great album. I kind of wanted to go back to what we were saying about 50. Like, as in terms of a mogul, he's there, but in terms of I think you were alluding to the idea that as an artist, he's not a legend.
Nah, I'll say
I'm right on the edge. I'm right. This is a tough one because that's why I asked it, because I think it's going to bring some controversy.
Yeah, because if I'm including mixed, I don't know, because his mixtape run was crazy. He kind of brought back the mixtape game, low key. So I feel like he's a legend in that, right? Because he's the reason I even got into mixtapes. For real, because I didn't know what the fucking mixtape was until 50 Cent on all them. So, and then after that point, that's when Dat Piff got popular, live mixtapes, and then, and then of course Lil Wayne like solidified it. So I say 50 brought back like the mixtape era, but then Lil Wayne solidified it. With not the Carters, but the Drought, Dedication, and then later on No Ceilings and shit like that. So, damn.
Yeah, it's a nail biter. Damn. I'm like, it's very very close. I know, and it's hard too, because especially when we grew up, it's hard to like be like, oh nah, he's not.
It's hard to be like non-biased.
Right in it. Yeah,
it's hard to be non-biased with it. Cause that was our era. So, damn, shit. That's gonna be the title of this episode. Is 50 Cent a legend?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I asked the question. I'm like, this is gonna get that same dude is gonna respond again. Whatever the
like shit,
that long ass paragraph.
Man, gonna be like, not only did you say that Nas only had one classic album, you saying 50 Cent is a legend? What is wrong with y'all? Oh shit!
Yeah, bro. I asked the question because for me, it's so on the edge.
Tough. That is tough.
So on the edge. I think so. I think we could break it down a little bit. Like you said, like he had a big impact on the mixtapes. Okay, right. He's got the business side of things. Definitely got that right. The artistry. That's where I'm like,
yeah, that's the thing. It's
the art. Like did he impact generations to come? I don't know if I would say that.
You could argue that with Get Rich or Die Trying, though.
You could with that moment. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, that moment.
Now I'm like, and he definitely influenced a lot of rappers. Maybe it's just that I feel like he didn't have enough excellent albums. That maybe it was like he didn't have enough. Like he only had one Get Rich or Die Trying, right? And he
had 2 more solid albums. Well, a solid album after that. I'll say Curtis kind of like, and then after that's like music wise,
You, well,
But
I feel
then
like
at
I'm
the point, you know, he
confident.
was focused. At that point, he was focused on TV and movies and all that. But that's when the business side comes in. So it's like,
See, you know what? When I think of this, I'm like, I feel like I might contradict myself because with Nas, like, Illmatic was like kind of like his Get Rich or Die Trying, not in terms of commercial sales, of course, but in terms of like that
impact.
was like his best. But I think the difference between Nas and 50 is like 50 just went like that.
Yeah,
Nas like went,
it was like
but he came back up, and then
and as of now, he's going up. So it's
but
like,
like
yeah,
I feel like, and also too, because like 50's last album was in 2014, but like
that's
he
it. Right?
stopped. Yeah, it's Animal Ambition. I
Oh,
had to look. I had to look
damn,
that shit
I
up,
forgot
bro.
about that one.
Because we
What
all
the fuck
forgot
was?
about that.
What the fuck was on that? What the fuck was on that album? I gotta look.
Yeah,
Hold on.
bro. Like I did not remember that, but I would say like so. I'm looking at it right now. It's like 2003, 2005, 2007, 2009, 2014. But like I feel like his career, like I feel he might also not have quite enough albums too.
That's
That
it.
like because like for you to be a
Studio album,
studio albums, like for you to be a legend, like now Tupac is Tupac, so like you can't really compare it. But I just think about how Tupac, in the terms of years, had like a quote unquote shorter run because he died when he was 24, but he had made
25.
so much
Yeah.
impact, and then he had all this unreleased music. So it's a different thing. I just feel like I feel like 50's reign for me personally was a little bit too short for me to be able to say he's a legend in terms of artistry.
It's crazy because like usually when somebody takes like 2 years to make another album, usually you expect the album to be like fire type shit. So like look on the R&B side, look like Usher, like My Way dropped in, and I want to say like what 90 was it 97, 98, then 8701 dropped in 01, Confessions dropped in 04. All three of those are classics. So like, well, all three of those are great. I ain't gonna say classic yet, but I have to like go back. But all of those were great albums, you know what I'm saying? And like, cause he had that space in between, he had that time to prepare all that shit and make that shit perfect. And then you just said like, 03, 05, 07, 09. You think like all that time in between that like those albums would be like super fire, but the first two, the last two, you know what I'm saying? So Curtis, yeah. But before I saw the strike, but like I said, it declined.
The decline was such a drop off. Like,
I mean, and granted, he was doing other shit. Like he did have junior records, so he was like from like 03 to like I say like 07. Like he had Banks, Buck, Yayo, Game for a little bit. He had Mobb Deep. He had Lil Scrappy. He had MOP. Who was the other nigga? Spider Logan. Like a whole bunch of other guys. Yeah. I mean, granted, nothing really came from them, unfortunately. But and then of course he started doing the movie shit because he did the Get Rich or Die Trying movie with the soundtrack. So that's another album in itself. And then all the mixtapes again, like I said,
I remember what was the single off that one. I actually really liked that shit. Hustler's Ambition, right?
That shit was fire.
That shit was good.
That Window Shopper.
I loved Window Shopper.
I whip your head, boy. What's that? Yeah, that was fire soundtrack. That was a great soundtrack.
Oh man, I feel like I'll keep going back and forth, bro, on that one. I go back and forth on that one.
Fuck, because like he has all the key components minus the studio discography. Like if you include mixtapes too, like
yeah.
Granted, some of the mixtapes were hit and miss too, but that is a tough one. That was a very good question. That was a very great question. Is he a legend? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes.
All right. I said no. You said yes. All right.
I'm going to say yes. I'm gonna wait for the comments and see what the fuck they say. Like, how you gonna say yes to this nigga? I'm like, hey, I mean, And he was the beef king. This nigga beef for everybody in New York, damn near.
Yeah.
From Ja Rule to the Locks, the Terror Squad, the goddamn the Nas, Shine,
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah. No, I see your point.
Yeah,
his own member, his own everybody.
Right, everybody.
And after that, he was beefing with Ross.
Oh, hey, I was listening to Officer Ricky the other day. Officer Ricky. 50 Cent is the most pettiest motherfucker alive. And I love every second of it. He's just so petty. My video is still getting views from when he talked about buying like Ja Rule's like the first 4 rows of Ja Rule's concert.
Yeah.
He said this shit was on Groupon for like $15. It wasn't nothing. That shit.
I remember the time he was talking with Floyd Mayweather to make him read something, read a sentence or something like that, bro. He's such a dickhead,
bro. He's the only person I know that could use nigga as a punctuation. My man said if he could read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga. He's like, you can't read the words in the Harry Potter book, so you have me read Cat in the Hat. I was like,
I just find it so funny the way he beefs with people so publicly. That shit is hilarious. Like, and sometimes some of it's not, but some of it I think is a good fun. Like, it's not even that serious.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes
you're fucking around. Like, yeah.
Where my money, motherfucker? My man owe me $300,000. I'm like, God damn. When he was pressing Young Buck, like he owed me $300,000. I'm like, damn.
He put out it wasn't the he called him. He put out the
Young Buck
begging him to come back in. Yo.
Yeah. I was like, damn, this nigga.
That's some cold shit, bro.
He's petty. I see why he got shot 9 times. God damn.
Oh shit. Damn.
So if he was that petty back then as he is now, I'm like, God damn. I mean, God, we know why he got shot. He got shot for a whole different reason. But if he was that petty back then as he is now, I can understand why.
He's wild, bro. He's
I would
wild
never do that.
Shit.
Right.
He'll be in and out of court for the rest of his life, bro. Like
hey, he gets money. You hear the song I Get Money? Catch a check before the baby come. Who the fuck cares?
I remember when he said he was when he was in court and he said he bankruptcy. He said he was bankrupt. And he said, all the money in the song was like Monopoly money and some shit. And shit was just funny.
For the video?
Yeah, he said it was just to maintain. Like I remember I heard him saying speaking to the judge. It was just so fucking funny. It was like he was just saying how it was to maintain his presentation of his brand or whatever. And it's like, he's not broke. Like there's no fucking way he's broke. There's no way he's broke. But yeah, now he's got like tabloids for days, bro. Like the amount of shit he's been into over the years.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick by my decision.
Yeah, I respect that.
I'm gonna say Legend. And because he has overall business and artistry and all that shit. I'm gonna say Legend. Yeah. I'm
gonna say I would agree he's a mogul.
He's definitely
one of the best moguls. Yeah. But I'm gonna stick with what I said. I'm gonna say no.
I get it. Yeah.
Right on the edge, but I'm gonna say no because the artistry side. That's gonna be me.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah, that's why I was like, fuck. That's the only thing that stopped. That's the only thing that was stopping me. I was like,
yeah, but I put music first, so that's why I put the music first.
I respect that. Yeah. Damn. No, I'm stick beside it. Yeah, I'm saying yeah. Because years from now, niggas is still gonna talk about Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah, niggas still gonna talk about Power and all his TV shows and shit that he done. And I'm stick beside it. Yeah, this should be a lit ass concert, bro.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice, man.
Hey, what's one song you looking forward to the most?
Fuck, bro. Man, I don't even know where to begin, bro. Honestly, the whole thing is just gonna be hit after hit after hit.
It really is.
After hit. You know what I mean? Like
I'm just ready for Many Men to drop.
yeah,
I'm ready
yeah,
for Many
yeah.
Men.
There you go. Like just
I'm have like
insert
I said,
name here. Like
I'm gonna have the vest. Like I told Spencer this other day, I'm gonna have the vest on with the fucking do rag and fit it. I'm doing the 50 Cent move. You know, he does the same move in every video. That exact same move every fucking time. I'm singing that shit with my heart out. I'm singing my heart on that motherfucker. Many messages. My heart on that shit. Between that, if you brought out all his unit, that shit would be lit as fuck.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Like I know Yayo should be there for sure.
I used to love popping them things. I used to love that song.
That was my video, popping them things.
I used to really like that shit.
Gangsta
you know one of my low key favorite 50 songs is like it's low profile, but it's Rider Music. I'm always it's like one of the smoothest ones he's ever done. I always fucking love it. That'd be one I'd be so surprised. I doubt he'll actually do that one.
No, I can see him performing that.
You think maybe.
I can see him performing that. I mean, it wasn't a single, but I can see him performing that.
Yeah.
Many Men definitely. PIMP, I definitely want to hear that. That was my song back then.
Bro, I mean, I kind of want him to do the entirety.
I mean, he got to do the
Get Rich or Die Trying.
He has to do the whole album.
21 Questions.
He's definitely.
And I know I know you're sick of it, but in the club, bro, I'm telling you, bro, that's got to be.
I'll be hyped in the club. I rock it in the club now. Back then,
man, you were talking a lot of shit about it. You were like,
I was sick of it back in the day. No, back in the day, I was sick of that shit.
Yeah, bro.
That was on every radio station.
I think
like
that
pop shit.
That song, yeah.
But he's definitely gonna play that because you gotta play that.
No, he's definitely gonna play that. Probably at the end or whatever. Like
that might be it. Yeah, he might play that shit then.
But that'll always be the first thing I think of when I think of 50, because that song was just everywhere.
It really was everywhere. Like, that's how you know he made it.
Yeah.
Because if you know radio stations up here in the DMV, that shit was on 93.9, 95.5, 99.5, which is the pop station. Magic 102. Magic 102 plays R&B. How the fuck you play it in the club?
Yeah,
in a fucking R&B station, like
because that's what the people wanted to hear, bro. Like we want to hear this shit. We don't want to hear
R&B.
R&B.
That shit was every fucking where, bro. Like you could not escape that shit.
That was jamming 94.5. That was Boston. That was the hip hop station. Yeah,
that shit was every fucking word. I was like,
it was inescapable.
It really was.
It really was. But that beat, like that for me, I don't think that made it on the list of what was the publication.
The top hip hop beat.
Yeah, of all time. That's definitely definitely on my top 50. Like definitely, that beat just. Yeah, that was.
And it's an unofficial birthday song. It's an unofficial birthday song. Like I can't tell you how many birthday like shit I seen on IG with that song playing, like in their story and shit. I'm like, this ain't even a birthday song, but it's unofficial now. It's an unofficial birthday song. So it's definitely going to get played now. Like, yeah,
it's just classic, bro.
That nigga legend. Fuck it. Yeah, he a legend. He a legend. Yeah.
He a legend. Yeah.
He a legend. Fuck it.
I remember I studied every little part of that beat, bro. That was the age when I was like just getting the idea of being a producer. I was studying every little fucking sound on that shit.
Shout out to Dr. Dre. And shout out to DJ Quick. He did the drums for that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did the drums for In the Club.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay. Yeah. I'm definitely ready for Many Men. That's probably Many Men. I Get Money. Those are probably the main two.
Oh, I Get Money. I fucking love I Get Money.
That beat goes so fucking hard.
That beat goes so hard, bro. That beat, you listen to that beat and then listen to I'm a Hustler by Cassidy. It's the same.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Yeah. I always crack me up, but I love I Get Money. Though. I love that shit.
Hell yeah, I play that shit all the fucking time. I get money. With that fucking Top Billing sample.
Fire sample, man. I love the way they did that shit. No, I'm really excited though. There's so many. It's gonna be a travel back in time, bro.
Man, what? I'm about to find me some Air Forces to wear.
Man, you gotta get some G-Unit sneaks. Those are you need.
Like shit, right.
Fucking G-Unit sneaks, bro. I wonder if you can still get those, bro.
I doubt it. I want. I definitely gotta get some merch.
Yeah, I just.
If they sell that shit at the booth, bro.
Oh man,
I gotta see what merch they're gonna have at the booth. If they have like a fucking G-Unit jersey, I'm buying that shit.
$2,500 for the for 2003 G6s.
How much?
So selling it for $2,500.
God, 20. Oh, god damn.
I can't lie, bro. They did not age well, dog. Nah, bro.
Nah.
And I didn't have those.
I didn't
have those. I had the S Carters, and the S Carters kind of look the same because they were by Reebok too.
Y'all gonna laugh? Remember the Birdmans? Remember the Birdmans?
Oh yeah, I remember the Birdman.
Yeah. I had them shits. I ain't gonna hold you.
Ultimate driving shoe.
I had them shits. Them shits were clean though. I had them bitches.
Damn, bro, these sneakers though. They're funny looking, bro.
It's like the shit that we thought was popping back then, like fashion wise, was like crazy. we really thought this shit was popping, bro. Like for real.
Oh no, not the high top ladies ones. Oh my god.
Oh, they did have those. I forgot.
Actually, they look better than the male ones.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Oh, you remember when the game came up with the Hurricanes?
Oh, I had them. I had
the
Hurricanes. I did have the Hurricanes. Yep, I remember I had the Hurricanes. I thought I was the shit.
If you tell me shit, I had my Junior hoodie, the all white Junior hoodie. That shit was clean though. You know that shit got dirty, quick as fuck for no fucking reason. I'm like, where does red stain come from? I wasn't even anywhere near red. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I hate wearing white shit.
I had the Hurricanes. They were in black. Yeah. Damn, bro. These look bad, bro.
I remember shaking.
Yo, I thought they were so fly. I was like, yeah.
Right.
This was when his second album came out. I think that's when they had him. Yeah.
Oh, the game? You talking about game? Oh, yeah. Because this is right when he would be with Unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the
I think I thought I was cool. I was like alternative wearing the game shoe.
Like who else? No. Remember when fucking 3 6 Mafia had the shoes with the little spinner on the shoe. It had the spinner on the shit.
Oh, that was them. I forgot.
Yeah, wow. I just thought about that shit because they had riding spinners playing in the commercial.
Oh man, the Spreewells. I think they were called the Spreewells. The spinners, like the basketball too. Yeah, because I remember those. Those were popular.
Oh, Jesus, like we really thought this shit was popular, yeah.
Bro, we just ate up. We ate up whatever they gave us, though.
Out here wearing fucking 2X, 3X shirts, knowing damn well I need to be wearing a fucking medium. Shit, at that time I probably need to be wearing a small.
Bro, I had the Nelly wristbands and shit. I was in class with fucking wristbands and shit. That's what I had.
You had the Band-Aid. You had the Band-Aid under that.
Nah, I didn't have the Band-Aid. I didn't go that far. I had the headbands and the fucking oversized T-shirts. And,
man, the 3X on white tees.
That shit was comfy though. I'm not gonna lie. I had lots of breathing room.
Right, like
chilling.
Right. Goddamn, the fucking like sagging the fucking shoes, wearing my waist size. The waist size for them fucking pants were like what 36. No, damn well, my waist size was a 30. And I'm sagging though. We good.
But I remember somebody asked me, like, why do you buy your clothes so big? Like, you're skinny. Like,
can't wear skinny jeans because my knots don't fit.
No, I'm looking forward to that, man. I've never seen him in concert before. I've never seen any G-Unit members in concert.
Same.
So
never.
Yeah.
Never.
It's gonna be interesting.
I've seen a lot of people in concert. I seen Luda. And Luda was actually the first concert I went to. It was Hot Styles, Ray J, and Luda. That was the first concert I ever went to. Back in like 2008, my freshman year in college.
Man, I don't remember my first concert. How do I not remember that? I feel like somebody asked me that, or like it was like a password reset. It was like, what was your first concert? I was like, how do I not know? Like, I feel like I should know that.
Damn.
I don't remember though, for real. It was definitely a lot later. Like, I was definitely a lot older.
Yeah.
I don't remember though.
I remember that shit because like Chris Paul threw a concert in Winston because that's where he's from, Winston-Salem. So he threw a concert. Then I was at the marching band and the marching band to open for them. So we got in that bitch for free.
Okay.
We got there in the crowd. We in the crowd with the fucking windsuits on and shit. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this joint up. Go ahead, shout out your IGs and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Nick Neighbors. I'm a hip hop producer. You can get on me on IG, Nick Neighbors Prod. And on BeatStars twice a week, Monday, Thursday. I drop new beats. Affordable leases up until premium luxury exclusives. We do everything. So yeah, get at me. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, all that shit.
Buy this man's beats. My man goes off. And you can follow me on IG and TikTok, A-Tone Productions, A_Tone_Productions. Follow us on Twitch, War Machine 1919. I will be back streaming there soon, doing my Pokemon shit. I'll be back on that shit soon. Follow me on Twitter, Hip Hop Vibes, hip_hop_vibes. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube page, Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing. YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. Anywhere you can get your fucking podcast streaming, we're there. You know what I'm saying? And of course, wait. I ain't done yet. Listen to my radio show every Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, radiofairfest.org. Yeah, check me out, man. Any closing remarks, big dog?
50 Cent is he's not a hip hop legend. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hey. I feel like I'm betraying myself.
Hey, I'm stick beside him. That nigga a legend. Fuck all that. That's why he's the GOAT. Well, I ain't gonna say he's the GOAT. He is. I ain't gonna say he's the GOAT, but he's a legend. He's definitely a legend. Yeah, but with that,
he's
being
a cultural icon. I'm bullshit.
He's dad as well. But with that being said, I'm your boy AJ.
Your boy Nick.
And this Hip Hop Vibes podcast. We'll catch y'all next time.